Do you think you're a superpower? Get out your checklist. I've got the 3 points you need to hit. Number 1, economics. The American economy is the bedrock of the global financial system. The dollar is king, and it's been that way. In fact, the U.S. has boasted the world's biggest economy since 1871. Back then, P.T. Barnum had just opened his traveling circus. Top hats were still in style. Today, even though America's not building as much as it used to, nearly 80% of American GDP is in the service sector, while manufacturing accounts for only about 15%, the U.S. economy remains the world's largest. Want to call yourself a superpower? Better bring the cash. And China also is. The IMF predicts its economy will surpass that of the United States by 2030, maybe sooner. Time to brush up on your Mandarin. Number 2, political power. You'll need some reliable friends, or at least a few frenemies, foreign aid, alliances, intelligence sharing, and long-standing institutions. The U.S. is still top dog, but support for all 4 have eroded in the past decades, a little faster under President Trump. Meanwhile, China's massive Belt and Road Initiative, designed to orient trade around Beijing, is building up political influence in all the new places where China lends and invests. Are many put off by taking on massive debt to China? Sure, but influence is still influence. Number 3, military power. And America is unrivaled. It dominates the land, sea, air, and space, and has shown few signs of slowing down. In fact, U.S. military spending was recently up for the first time in 7 years. Last year's price tag was $649 billion. That's as much as the next 8 countries in the world combined, and more than twice as much as China. Still, the Chinese Navy and its missile force is expanding faster than any other, and America has taken note. In the South China Sea and in Taiwan, the balance of power is shifting towards Beijing. Sure, America has superior overall firepower, but that's not as much of a decider as it used to be. Admirals who only count their numbers of subs and ships may be in for a rude awakening. China's growing arsenal of cyber tools and its head start on the 5G race could give it a leg up on the battlefield. And when it comes to regional power, that's already changed the math. But did you hear the 2 words I chose just then? Regional power. A superpower has to be able to project all 3 types of power in any part of the world, and for now, that's only the United States. Still, the Chinese have had at least one thing America hasn't had in nearly 30 years.